Alright, so I got an article here from IGN. I should have it on archive, but I don't. Yeah, I just not got the time. Anyway, EA makes fun of single-player games. The internet does not react kindly. Now the thing is, there's a little more context to it. I'll get to that in a second. It's from that, they're at 10, but, I mean, a joke made by EA's official Twitter account making fun of single-player games did not go well for the company, and the internet's reaction forced the company to address its mistake. Get on board with popular meme, blah, blah, blah. It goes on and talks about, I'll show you the tweet in question right here. They're at 10, but they only like playing single-player games. Vince Zampella from Respawn responded with a face palm. A lot of people were dunking on him. They specifically mention here Zampella. They also mentioned Jacksepticeye and the Game Awards host Jeff Keighley. They all shared in the disparagement. A lot of people were just going crazy, going ham on it and stuff. Which the thing is like when you actually look at, there it is. When you actually look at it, it says they're at 10, but they only like playing single player games. Therefore, that means that they wouldn't be playing a game with you. I think that a lot of people seem to be misinterpreting, misunderstanding what EA was saying. It was just a joke, ultimately. You know, at the end of the day, it was just a joke. It ain't that big of a deal. People are going crazy because it's EA. They even, EA here, they respond later, but I think it's like 4 hours later. So, Roast well deserved will take this out because playing single player games actually makes them an 11. Okay. I mean, it's this kind of thing where it's like, EA has to apologize, if you want to call it that. And of course, they talk about Battlefront 2 launched horribly, and they also, recently announced a remake of the single player Dead Space and single player and the announcement of another single player game, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. And it basically talks about, and then goes on to, blah blah blah. Here's all the EA games in development. I don't care about that. I just think it's kind of ridiculous that they're just assuming the worst of EA. Like EA does a lot of bad things. They've done a lot of terrible things. This, I mean, obviously, nobody's comparing it to like the worst things they've done, but this isn't a bad thing. I don't think necessarily. I think it's in how you take it. I don't think EA is bashing people who only play single player games. You could take it that way, or you could take it to be that they're saying, well, they won't play multiplayer games with me. I mean, I guess it just depends. To me, this is much ado about nothing. Quite frankly, I saw a couple friends of mine had talked about this and was basically saying, well, that's EA for you. And it's just, I didn't have a vehement disagreement with them or anything, but I just had a disagreement where it's like, I don't think this is a big deal. But anyway, I'll go ahead and wrap this up here. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.